intellectual integrity. And if we think that respectfully Omar Barchev's opinion is the equivalent of that of Zeleny or Mixed, then we're not being intellectual.
You're just rambling nonsense repeatedly on and on.
Well, I mean, the issue is the same.
Okay, this was a lot of fun, Buttercup, but these people are vile.
The issue is that
not only, by the way, not only are you... Okay, I'm going to say this, and you all are just going to have to deal with what I have to say now. Okay? How do I mute everyone?
Go for it. Everyone's muted.
Okay, thank you. I've spent the better part of the last 2.5 years having these conversations with multiple people. I came here because I couldn't take it anymore with the stupidity on X and the same arguments again and again. I was hoping to find some sort of fragment of hope of being able to have a conversation. I'm sorry, the level of intellectual integrity here is far lower than X. The level of ignorance is far higher than X. Everybody here needs to do their homework, go listen to some X bases, learn something, and then come back, because this is insane. We cannot argue the validity of international institutions and academia versus social media fucking accounts. It's not the same thing.
Emerald, we live in an age of disinformation and partisanship, and so
what can be better than listening to experts?
I agree. I like experts. They're great, but we do have to...
Don't you think that there's a problem with the supremacy notion that we know better than all of those?
I think, Emerald, culturally, X might be a little bit more top-down. This app is a little bit more pre-touch. A little bit more people being responsive to topics.
The concept of Mexet thinking that despite every other expert thinking different than him, he's somehow right and all of us are wrong.
Mexet is agnostic. Mexet is agnostic.
I don't care. Pick whomever you want. I don't know.
Zeleny is the only person who made this crazy claim that he knows it's not.
It happens again and again on multiple issues. But this is the core of it. This is why I asked Daniel, what is a fact? What is a reliable source? What is trustworthy information? They are not able to give me the answer. So we either adhere to social norms, which means academia, which means UN independent committees, which means NGOs, human rights organizations, and say, yes, well, they hold a little bit more merit.
Academia can never agree on anything. I don't think academia rises to the same level as like good journalism and
I didn't say it's in the same level, but it's definitely higher. It's definitely higher.
Can you bring up Benny Adam?
He's gonna bring up Betty Goy.
Buttercup.
Can you bring up Betty Goy?
I invited him. Okay, but
Can I speak, Buttercup?
Thank you.
Yeah, Sultan, go, but don't be concise.
No, I won't be long. Don't worry.
Sorry. I know you're so...
I know he's so long. Sultan, like...
Just a better lady.
So, it really...
You say...
See, like, the minute he starts, everyone starts talking.
Can I say something?
No, let him go.
Anyway, the reason the reason people have issues with these academic authorities is that the same ones frequently deny even more egregious and worse and more obvious crimes. And people assume falsely that they're neutral. A lot of them are politicized themselves. Bernard Lewis is considered one of the most preeminent historians in modern Middle Eastern history. And he denies the argument of genocide. He says it didn't exist, that it didn't happen. There's another guy at my university, he's a famous Turkish historian, denies the Circassian genocide, but then most historians deny the Circassian genocide. The Afghan genocide, 3 million people died. The majority of academic consensus that, yeah, it's not a genocide. So, yeah, the whole, like, academic opinions don't really matter that much because they are non-neutral. Number two, a lot of the people that make claims that they're not genocides come from academic opinions. It's like, okay, you say that, okay, this organization, this institution says it is a genocide. Okay, I'll just pull the Israeli ones. Or I'll just pull the American ones, the Canadian ones, the French ones.
Yeah, I declare you retarded another moment.
Yeah, those ones will say that, yeah, this isn't a genocide. And in fact, that the fault is Hamas and it's on the Palestinians' fault.
That is so retarded.
And that's a fact. If you go to American universities, academics will tell me that it's a fact.
Benny!
Pardon me, can you hear me? Listen to this.
The International Associations of Genocide Scholars is an international organization that is to further research and teaching about the nature, the causes, and consequences of genocide. This entire association has declared it to be a genocide. Oh, but you know how they debunked that one? Isn't that the one where they found you could just sign up online for a fee?
Exactly.
No.
Hold on.
Which one was it?
Dude, they're all serious academics. Like, if you guys
No,
are
but
like...
it's different than the one that the Israelis will always... I just don't think we should use it because that's the one they could poke holes in, you know? We should
Are you fucking kidding? Yeah, sure, but then even within academics, there's a very, like, regimental way of...
Academics are annoying. You guys are so...
No, we love academics. We love academics. We love scholars. We love secular thinking. Like, listen, I'm not at all I'm not at all negating the possibility of a potential fraud within the academics, okay? Now, especially in our times where things can be manipulated. What I'm saying is that as a whole, to completely negate the institution and not take from secular academics is rather absurd.
No, we should consider it, but it's not, I wouldn't say it's equivalent to good journalism.
It's not ironclad, but it should be
Al Jazeera says why
Truth doesn't come from consensus. Truth comes from truth.
have declared.
I agree.
The world's leading genocide scholars have declared that Israel's war on Gaza meets the legal definition of a genocide.
Like here's my take on academia. They should usually it's a great heuristic just default to secular academic scholarly opinion, unless you have a specific rationale for disagreeing that you can show, and that the rationale that you're showing, that you're basing your disagreement on, is on the academic scholarly or official level. So it's not some random thing outside of it. And I think that's a case that I have here. I don't know, I have never talked to an expert who's an expert in genocide law or something, but I have talked to lots of academics who are expert in various things, both the humanities and natural sciences. That being an expert doesn't necessarily mean that they read everything about the field that they're an expert in. I have had interactions with the experts while I was in college where I know some information, some niche trivia that I found interesting, that they didn't know, and it's about their field. They're interesting, okay. And I'm saying
this is such a niche field. Don't you think they know what they're talking about? It's such a niche field.
But could it be the case that all these legal experts in international law just haven't read these 2 or 3 judgments on ICTY, or 3 random
it's a limited number of judgments
of genocide?
Why wouldn't they, if they're scholars of genocide, read all of the limited number of genocide judgment?
Because humans are fallible. It's subjective opinion.
I want to hear from Cora, because Cora is also an academic. I'm curious how much weight you give academic consensus or lack thereof.
If Zelensky's decision, this absolute no-ness to the genocide is coming from academia, then in this particular instance, I denounce academia completely.
Yeah, but that's academia is fallible. These are human institutions, human-made criterion, human-made appointee. Yeah, academia has concluded 1,000,001 things that we said is nonsense.
Right? The person you just called on, what makes them an academic?
Well, that's a good question.
Cora is a very knowledgeable person about a lot of things, and I'm curious what her take is on academia in general.
Ooh, the hell hates Cora on this app, Dave. Are you fucking kidding?
Exactly. But why is Cora an academic but I'm not?
Zelensky, to be fair, Zelensky's an academic too, right?
In my country, in order to be an academic, you need to be a master's or PhD and have published works, and I don't have any of that, so I don't count myself.
Well, I do, so I'm an academic now. Thank you very much, everyone who listened to me.
A decade.
What have you published, articles or books?
Came across because someone, and still people are talking over me. Okay, yeah, that's...
No, finish your point. Sorry, keep going. We're sorry. We're deeply
When do you finish? I finished it twice, but
Finish it a third time. Come on. I swear, we'll be good.
3 times the charm of Zelensky.
Oh, and I also helped edit my godmother's book.
Cora's very insightful. I wish she was listening. Cora, are you there? Cora.
Well, can I speak?
Sure, of course, my love.
Are you an academic?
Are you an academic or are you a boy?
Okay, so whether or not it's a genocide, a lot of people are gonna say it is. A lot of people are gonna say it isn't. I guess everybody just has to wait for the court ruling in a few years. But regardless of whether or not the court rules it is or isn't, the evidence that mass murder has been committed, that intentional targeting of civilians has been committed, that war crimes and crimes against humanity has been committed is ample. The evidence that there was a starvation effort to starve the Gazans is ample. I mean, they said it themselves publicly. In the first few days, no water, no food, no electricity. Right? Bibi invoked Amalek from the Bible, meaning kill the children, the women, and even the cattle. By the way, they did also that. They killed the cattle in Gaza. They targeted
cattle?
agricultural land.
Cattle.
Cattle.
Cattle is what you make tea.
Yes.
I think tea out of here.
The kettle is what's black.
They targeted agricultural land to prevent them from farming and harvesting. They blew up the electricity.
Yeah, we know. I think the debate here is whether or not academic consensus or almost consensus is enough to do how much weight to be given. I think the UN Commission of Inquiry is weighs more. I don't know why we're listing academics, trying to have a contest pitting academics against each other, because you just end up with like whataboutism. Oh, but this academic says that.
But the UN Commission is made up of scholars.
I think they're lawyers or lawyers in actual they're actual.
A lot of these academics are
They are lawyers. A lawyer can be a scholar and an academic.
Yeah.
That's not an issue. It's like a Venn
diagram. Lawyers are not necessarily scholars. But
to your point.
Anyway, to your point, I do agree with you. I think we're hung up too much on this definition of genocide and calling this genocide. It doesn't have to be called a genocide for it to be atrocious. It doesn't have to be called a genocide for it to be a war crime. It doesn't have to be called a genocide to know that it was wrong and unjustified. Right? And that's what's more important, is that what was done was wrong. It was not justified by any way, shape, or form. What was done was an atrocity on a mass scale, and it should be condemned. It should be punished. And that's what's important.
Well said. And it also something begs the question, if you have not committed a genocide, then why did the Mossad threaten the judges? Why did the Mossad, and this is public information by the Dutch, Interior Ministry, they've intercepted the Mossad.
I'll tell you why. Because it's anti-Semitic. They can do it, but if somebody reminds them that they did it, it's
intercepted Mossad agents in the Netherlands, intercepted Mossad, the agency attempting to hack into their phones, and they did hack into some of the judges' phones. And some of the judges even encountered Mossad agents.
Today. Okay, John, you can do this.
To their homes. And also then you have the Israelis applying pressure on the court through sanctioning the court via American institutions. I mean, I don't think this has ever happened with the Bosnian or the Ugandan genocide. I don't think we've ever seen a concerted effort by superpowers attempting to silence an international body like that. Well, I mean, if you're innocent, you have nothing to hide. Then why go to
office? People like superpowers find us
City leaders asked residents to help name the new neighborhood park, and the winning choice is
Why would superpowers try to surface violence just one genocide and not any of the others?
And I'm Ashley Sparkle.
Also, as much insight can be sort of manipulated and hidden, right? The psychology of like states of mind. It is pretty much demonstrating the actions, I think, enough evidence to prove of its intent to. Therefore, to not try it one would just be criminal.
Thanks for the fins in 83. It's driving me nuts.
Why don't you just...
I think when, with the case in the ICJ, a lot of it is going to depend on setting the foundation, like building up it, and a lot of people, Zionists would say, everything started on October 7th. I think South Africa would they would try to successfully prove that this started before October 7th, based on, everything that was happening to Palestinians beforehand and building up to something like this. So it is more encompassing than, is there or is there not a genocide based on what's happening in Gaza? The background is just as important. The contextual background is just as important.
You guys know anything about that ordeal in Iran where they burned the statue of Baal, and then the Jews got pissed off? Not the religious Jews that are actual Jews, but the ones that follow Baal. They said it's anti-Semitic. So
I don't know how.
the God of Abraham.
Wait, did they really say that that's anti-Semitic?
Oh yeah.
When?
How? I don't think that's
Correct.
That's not part of the
No,
Jewish.
I saw the burning of the statue wall, but no way that they said that was anti-Semitic.
Yes, they did.
There was an Israeli flag next to the statue, so that's probably.
Are you trolling or was there?
Yes.
Serious? Yes, there was a picture.
Oh, there was.
Shut the fuck
Okay,
up.
that actually makes more sense. Okay.
Hold on. So they're
Because
intending to
otherwise,
burn
you're
the
just
flag or
declaring
not?
our God is wrong.
They burned the
Which I mean
insinuation.
they would do.
The insinuation.
I mean, isn't it?
The insinuation is that's Baal. They worship Baal in Israel.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Which I would agree with, but yeah.
This Baal thing has been around for, since I was a child. By the way.
It was been
Around since the days of Joshua.
No, what I'm saying is it wasn't because of Epstein. It was way before Epstein. This whole Epstein.
They've been worshiping Baal for us.
I mean,
What
whoever
the fuck
doesn't
is this
vote.
conversation? Nobody's worshipping Baal. What the hell is wrong with you?
I mean, sometimes.
No, people do worship. They do.
Yeah.
Global.
I'm not saying all Jewish people.
Who?
People. I don't know. I mean,
Baal is a good looking god. I mean,
Edward worships IOGC and Baal.
stuck for the law. No Baal. But
Baal.
we don't wear AGC either. Baal. How we?
Whoever has not voted yet.
Okay.
Volleyball.
Is that BAAL?
Yes, Baal.
Yeah, Baal.
It's actually
Baal.
bad.
Baal. Okay. Baal.
Like you're
If you guys are wondering about Baal, then just tell me
It's
you
Baal.
guys haven't read the Torah.
It's actually outside of the Torah. It's in the rest of the Tanakh.
whoever has not voted in the votes is faint-hearted.
So it's probably in the prophets.
You might want to vote.
It is in the prophet.
Can you stop being anti-Semitic in a room that is hosted by a Jew?
Wait,
Can you?
what did he say? What did he say?
Wait, how are we being anti-Semitic?
Wait, what did he say? What did he say? What did he say?
I swear to God.
No one said anything.
No one's saying anything anti-Semitic. Chill out.
What did you say? Come on, spit it out.
I'll tell you exactly.
In Iran, the statue of Baal,
let's
whatever, was burnt down because there was some kind of Israeli flag next to it, right? So obviously the country has like issues with Israel. So this is what came up, and someone Sheikh brought it up as a troll point, And we just spoke about Baal as a god. And bros, you don't have to be so sensitive about it, bro. Like nothing about this was anti-Semitic, really.
But Nargis, where was the Israeli
I don't know if
flag?
she's here
I'm
anymore.
watching the video now.
Yeah, she left.
There's no Israeli flag.
Dude, why is she getting so upset over this?
Yeah, I saw the video. I didn't see an Israeli flag.
Yeah, there's no Israeli flag.
I don't know, man. Even if they're burning a Baal down, it's a false god, right?
Well, how would it be anti-Semitic though? Baal.
I don't know. I don't know how it's anti-Semitic. That's what I'm trying to say.
If you like worshiping Baal,
The insinuation is that the god that these guys worship is
Okay, that's.
I don't know. I don't like this idea of like silencing conversation. Like, okay, yes, an overwhelming number of academics feel that it's not a crime to engage on their arguments, right? Engage with their actual arguments. Like, the whole point of them putting their arguments out there is for us to engage with.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Of course.
It's free speech. Like, what the fuck?
Absolutely.
I'm against anti-Semantics.
Semantics.
I'm not saying Jewish people.
You
worship
come
Baal.
for Jewish
I'm saying
consultation?
Baal worship Baal. Because there's no place in the Torah where it's on.
Listen,
Go worship Baal.
if that's, see how idiotic this whole
I
ideology is,
sounds
right?
like an upstate New Yorker with a flat A. Bam.
Bill.
That is bad. Bad.
Bah.
You know what?
You're pressured, it's so
Grow
bad.
up. You sound like you're about to vomit.
Yeah, it's a bad.
Just make the goat noise. It's exactly the same.
Maybe it's my Yiddish accent.
Anyway, can we go back to the topic?
Think about it. That would be like a slap at the eye to the Christian, to
No,
the
it's
Muslim.
not really good.
Oh, okay, fine, whatever.
Here's
It's not anti-Semitic. That's what I'm trying to say.
Here's the crazy part. This is this Baal character is ancient Canaanite. So this could circle around and we Palestinians end up being blamed for Banshee
It
violence.
is all your fault.
they were chanting death to Israel while they were burning the statue. Who do you think it was directed?
Listen, if that's the case, that is what Benny said. Then that would be your ex-god and the ex-god of freaking Muslim. So if you kind of trace it back, it's a slap in
Yeah, you can
Abraham.
circle back, and Epstein was connected to Palestinians.
And isn't Israel the people that
At the
keep God's
top,
covenant?
at the top of the obelisk, there was one symbol, the Star of David. I'm sorry,
I
enough.
didn't see
Like,
that. But if
and
that
look
were
at
the
the
case,
pictures
then it
with
would
the
be
obelisk, and you can clearly see that the top image of the obelisk is the Star of David. I'm not talking about the pentagram that was drawn under the Baal's decks. I'm talking about the obelisk. At the top of it was the Star of David.
Respectfully, I didn't see that earlier.
And go look for it.
Well, I mean, it is the seal of Solomon, but yeah, Ambrose is correct.
It's actually not.
The country isn't in good terms with Israel. Yes, that's what people do.
The so-called Star of David is not of David.
No, I know, I said it's the seal of Solomon, but regardless.
Not even that.
Well, I mean, First King says something interesting about Solomon, but whatever. The point is, the Iranians know what they were doing. I mean, this is a country of religious scholars. They delve into these texts. They delve into these, theologies. Yeah, the message was pretty clear. I mean, I agree with them, but,
I mean, it's the nature of theocracy, right?
You agree with them? Wait, what?
yeah.
You agree with them that what?
That you guys were idolaters.
Okay, Buttercup, if that's not anti-Semitic, then I
Okay,
don't know what is.
Sultan is a known anti-Semite. We're not idolaters. Go fuck yourself. We're going to the audience.
How are these idolaters?
Anyone else want to take up?
I'm sorry.
Religions?
Every religion started with paganism.
Anti-Semitic statement before we getting moved down.
Yeah, but I don't even know why we're going down this path.
I don't know why we're attacking religions. We're not going after Islam. Why are you coming after us? Like,
I'm
we're
not
not.
attacking
Muslims are in the call.
No one's.
It's actually the Christian fundamentalists that are coming after us.
Yeah,
You want
so
me
you're
to
gonna
start-
come after the Christians.
You want me to come after the Christian supremacists who are destroying our country and killing
Sure.
women and a birthplace? Fuck you,
Killing
Benny.
women?
Bring it up again. You're going down.
I'm actually not against you
I
guys.
don't know
I'm
what's
actually.
killing.
Yeah, don't blame Islam for this. We weren't attacking you.
You're right. It's the fucking Christians.
I'm actually.
No,
You're
it's
the
not
very
it's not
spirit
the
of the
Muslims,
Christians.
it's not the Jews, it's just bad people.
No, but on here it's
Yeah.
the big.
Hello?
People develop religions,
What?
and then
No
those
way.
religions are bad.
Not you. Just only two Christians in particular, Benny Adam and Sultan, are like the biggest anti-Semites in this app, and it's rooted under scripture.
I actually
What if we
tell them
told
about
you-
that.
They're deep. They have like deeply held
anti-Semitic conspiracies that are rooted in their theology, and they give Christians a bad name.
Well, I mean, at least you acknowledge it's rooted in our theology. I appreciate
No,
it.
it's not valid. Other Christians try to present it as if it is.
No, she's the one who said that. I didn't say that. She said
Well,
that.
then I'm calling her out for it. It's not rooted in
I
Christianity.
can prove that
Same way
it's rooted in our theology.
Islam. Okay, then you fuck off.
Wait, how can we be anti-Semitic when we worship a Jewish man?
Okay, Sheikh, we're not the type of Christian that many
14 years old.
Actually, she is just as bad as us. But no, listen, we have no problem with the ethnic group of Jews.
This is not the topic.
Jewish ethnicity is not
Benny, I don't care what you think.
Jewish religion.
Benny, we don't care. We don't care about your opinion about Jews. Don't talk about the Jews.
So let's
going
talk
down.
about Bible.
No, we're not talking. No, I realize this is like a fraud topic now.
And we get together at least once a week.
This is why we can't have nice things.
That is funny. Buttercup, that's kind of true.
Nice things such as.
How could
No,
be
it's just
anti-Semitic when they built their schedule around the Jewish man?
Nice things such as, I don't know, a life without violence, a life without occupation, a life without death. Just those types, very basic things, right?
Who the hell is using the microwave?
We even done it.
Rose, can she eat something? And you're warming up vegetarian food, which is even worse. It's gonna come out. I'm warming up
Oh my goodness.
It's not snoring, it's breathing exercises.
Oh, is it? Is it? Okay, that's why you
Andrew,
respond.
we'll give you room to talk.
You know,
You're in the room, helicopters are taking off.
huh?
When you're in the room, helicopters are taking off.
I
When you
would
fall
just,
asleep.
like,
That's not true. I don't fall asleep in the room.
Rose wants to say something. She's
I just want to remind everybody, I put downstairs the link to the petition. It's in Arabic, English, and Hebrew. It was initiated by some of the members of the collective group that I work with. It's an ongoing thing. The leading organization behind this is Physicians for Human Rights. It's a petition asking for a humanitarian corridor to be able to pass critical patients from Gaza to the West Bank. Please sign it or pass it around.
Edward, you might not. You attempt greatly at your language. Don't bring up my. Don't bring up my language. Don't give me all that. You can't cook the foods in my culture, so you can't bring up my language. So, Butter, I want to share some foods in your own culture. I want to share a backup. Hold on. So, na'ana is the word for mint. Okay? Yeah. Edward. Oh my God, say with the British accent. So, Edward says nana. I do not say it that way. That's not how I say it.
I call my grandmother Nana. Nana.
Nana, not Nana. No, that's what they're exaggerating. Who started it?
Nana. But in Arabic, you say it Nana or something. Or
Nana. Nana. See? No.
You say it with an I-N, right?
Yes. Nana. What is a prince? Who's a faggot? Who's a faggot?
I'm just checking.
That's how you check? I barely hear you. Go ahead.
You know, some people go bike check 1, 2, 3.
Exactly. He's a faggot. It's all I get. Go boy up, please. What do you have to say, Prince?
No, I'm just wondering, is my voice clear?
No, it's very low.
Okay.
Brother, why can you never have like a good working microphone? Like, what is the problem?
I don't know.
No, we have Apple stores all over the country.
He won't spend the money on.
No, good things.
Jason Biabala. Just like Nargis won't spend the money on cooking classes. This is horrid. I'm being truly judged. I'm sorry, for somebody that bought a tree as a bed. Oh my god, shut your mouth. Does anybody know about this? Oh my god.
Yes, of course.
Edward,
why don't we recap?
Okay. You know what? Everyone's going down. For work. I forgot she's a mod. All of it. Oh.
Well, how about you recap?
I couldn't really give a shit about the trees we bought.
It was 2 trees. No, I'm not even kidding at this moment. How offended I feel.
Sorry, my apologies.
About my choices
I
for
don't
a
give
bed.
a shit about the $15,000 tree she bought.
And the pleasures I have on my bed in the form of a tree. So, Coca. Okay, you had branches sticking you in places. Yes, it was badly designed. I returned it.
All right, guys, you want to talk about politics?
Yes, Queen. Sure. Yes, Queen. You want to pivot? Go ahead.
Donald Trump and his bromance with Netanyahu continues. He just said out loud after a meeting with Netanyahu about Iran, he goes, by the way, it's really fucked up that Herzog won't, like, the president won't give him a pardon, which just shows how compromised, like, if the discussions about Iran and whether to go in there or do a deal or whatever involve or is conditional or he's bribing him with some sort of pardon pressure, that's like really fucked up, no? Like it seems like he's compromised.
Yeah, but Basika, why are the checks and balances not kicking in?
What checks? Like no one seems. Why can't anyone? There's no one who.
No, but see, this is the problem. As in, you have a system.
There's no one in Trump's ear that's saying, "Don't say that."
No, but there's a system in place in the United States, Congress and so on, that is supposed to be ensuring, and you have people within certain positions like oversight committees that should be keeping fucking orange orangutan in check. But not a single person is actually saying anything.
This goes back to the Biden administration. He was obviously severely compromised. He couldn't do his job, but no one stepped up.
All right. We know, Mr. MAGA over here.
I'm not MAGA.
So listen, but
Wait, why do you take offense to Biden, or but you don't take offense to Trump?
I know, I'm just joking. Biden was fucked up.
It's the same.
They shouldn't have lied to us about Biden. But general, I want to point out that there are checks that are holding. Like if you go to the New York Times, there's like a whole landing page for like documenting 600 lawsuits that are moving through the system. Many of Trump's laws are getting either frozen or shut down or in an injunction, or they're just sort of stalled indefinitely. But like on everything from the environment to immigration to Muslim ban, right? Or like, so I think you guys should check it out because it gave me a little bit of hope that the vast majority, many of these cases are
either successful or at least stalling some of these policies. Thank you.
Can you explain to us, Buttercup, what happened with Biden and why he wasn't removed from power when he was
We know that.
clearly not competent?
So, yes, the Democrats fucked up. It was a winnable election.
Democrats? Wait, why is it Democrats? If we have
Because
checks and
they lied
balances,
about it.
they're not partisan. The checks and balances that are built into our system are not partisan. If a president is compromised, then the vice president is supposed to take over. The Speaker of the House is supposed to call it. Vice president is supposed to take over, and until the next election.
I mean, it's possible there's a degree of denial, right, Edward? Like if you're sitting there and you really believe in the guy and you have yes people around you, it makes sense that there's a delay before they're willing to admit that he was.
Or now you've seen it happen in the Democrats and the Republicans. Maybe the checks and balances aren't being used at all, and they have been discarded.
What checks are we talking about? I was talking about legal checks, right? We have court systems that are able to challenge a lot of Trump's policies that are like the most sinister of his policies, right?
Could
Edward please tell us who he voted for, just in case?
I voted for somebody that can cook. How's that? How's that?
Hey, Edward, do you have any regrets about voting for Trump? Any?
I mean, no. I can't have regrets because I don't know how Aries would have been.
Regrets? I have a few.
No, because you have to understand his reason for voting was
Tax breaks.
Palestine.
Tax breaks.
No,
And
was it
tax
tax breaks, Edward?
No.
Economy.
No, it was not for tax breaks.
Yeah, you told us there was Palestine at the
You wanted to see your
as a
stock
position.
portfolio go up. That's it.
Yeah, but do you regret now voting for him as in he's not really been any different? He's maybe
No,
made things worse.
Extremely
Yes,
cruel
been different.
to Muslims in this country. He's been rounding them up. Yeah.
No, I voted for him specifically for Gaza.
Yeah, but he's rounding up Muslims here in this country. You should vote based on our country's interests.
No, I vote for
Here,
whatever I want.
American citizens are getting persecuted.
No. If there's millions of one-issue voters, why pick out the Palestinian that's a one-issue
I know my
voter?
mom also. I say the same thing to her. She voted for Trump also on Israel. She was so embarrassed. We asked her who she voted for, and she was like, why does everyone ask? Why? In my day, we never ask people who you vote for.
That's right. That's right.
And then we're like all screaming at her. We're like,
So
sweet.